We are back, and yeah, it does continue forward. I've had a lot of games so far, a lot of games to go as well.
We're trudging on, guys. We're about, I think we're about halfway through the day. We've done...
Well, I mean, it's
That's
nighttime,
just a weird thing to say,
Brennan,
right?
and we've been casting for over 8 hours, so...
Over 8 hours, but we've only done 7 out of the first 10, right? And then we got 6 best of 5s to end the night, so... yeah, it's a lot of games we still got going on, which is why you guys should stick with us for as long as you're awake.
As long as we're awake.
Yeah, as long as we're awake.
No promises, guys.
Maybe we'll take turns solo casting, like the night watch, and something like that.
You know, it's really fun dance to watch as we climb up in viewers each time because it keeps going to 5 games. And then drop a little over 1,000 during the commercials. It's a fun.
Yeah, it happens.
It's fun to watch here. Now, Blackspace versus Pinpingho. Pinpingho, of course, our resident shaman player. Looks like Tempo Mage was actually banned for him. That's the first time that we've seen that. So we'll actually see his druid played at some point, possibly.
I suppose the decks of Blackspace just not too happy about going up against Tempo Mage, and so wants to get rid of that. Looking at the decks he does have, it looks like he's got Patron, Zoo, Face Hunter, and straight up Druid. So, yeah, I think it makes sense. Tempo Mage is generally pretty good against these aggro type of decks.
Yeah, taking out Face Hunter, yeah. It's this all makes a lot of sense for Pinpingho. That was a really good ban, so. Well, anyways, great start here for Paladin.
Yeah, good curve. He got rid of his Acolyte. Looks like he got a Sledge Belcher instead. We're gonna see probably the Wrath come down here, just ping that Divine Shield off. Or can do that too, of course. Feeling the pressure, I suppose.
Gets his Groots out.
Too many Groots.
Gets his
two
Groot
little
on.
guys. Yeah.
How the Emperor got his Groot back.
Gets a couple of Groots on. And
use Groot to seal my shower.
Isn't that what it's actually called?
Grout, right?
Oh,
isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's Grout. Yeah,
I think so.
I don't know. The stuff in my brain is just like meshing together. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's kind of just melting and becoming one.
I'm smelling colors and seeing sounds right now.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the words sound the same to me. I find no meaning in them anymore because we've said so many of them.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, sometimes you need a good reset. You know.
So, okay, so we're on Blackspace versus
Pinpingho.
Pinpingho. Okay, so Diva is playing Aaron right now, and Aaron hasn't won a set. If Blackspace loses and Diva wins, 7. They're each playing 8 games. No, I guess that doesn't decide it still.
Well, Diva will be 5-2, and Blackspace will be 3-3. And Diva wouldn't have to play another game. So Diva would be 5-2 in the most.
It would be 5-2 versus a 3-3.
Yeah.
But Blackspace is a game behind still.
So Blackspace would have to play 2 more, which means he would have to be 5-3 at the best. And Diva only has to play 1 more after that. So we would actually have to play it through. It's kind of interesting. I think Pinpingho is definitely out. I think, unless he can win 3 in a row, because that gets him to 5-3 too. So we could have all sorts of.
I guess you're right. Actually, Pinpingho does have a small chance still. I was actually already counting him out because he lost like pretty early on too. This isn't Swiss. It's not how it's done. Yeah, I guess he can. Aaron though, not going to make it, guys. Unfortunately, you're not going to see him at WCA finals. Not this year, at least.
I saw you guys talking about some of his plays. I mean, The guy was already 0-5. He was
Yeah.
on like. Think about how many games these guys are playing. It's hard to keep your drive up to like do
Oh,
really
certainly.
well in these games when you're already out of the tournament.
Oh, especially it's getting
you know?
late too.
Yeah.
Aaron's in Singapore, so he's just like an hour difference from us, I believe.
Yep.
If I recall correctly.
I think
a few
so.
times.
I think so. Like an hour behind. So it's like 8:30 at night, and it started at 12:30 for him. So he's been playing for 9 hours. Or no, 8 hours.
Well, yeah, I mean,
8 hours.
he's been here as long as us.
Or no, not 12:30.
But he's been having a lot of fun playing.
No, wait, it started
Roblox.
at 12 for him, and it's
Yeah.
right now 8:30 where he's at. So 8.5 hours
Yeah.
is where he's at.
Okay. Cards were played.
Yeah, it looks like a trade into the Darnassus by that 3/3 from Paladin. Oh, that's a nice one. He doesn't care about his health. He likes it. That's a 4/3.
Yeah, that's sick. Good for him. Wow.
Wow, cool.
Cool. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And now look at the cards for Pinpingho. The only way he could get a full trade is if he knife jugglers, makes his ooze a 3/3, and the knife goes into the Drake, and then he trades both. So kind of hard to pull off.
Wait, what? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see it.
because you only get one knife, and then you have 3 attack for both, but it has to hit the Drake. He's going to trade out here, and I suppose that's the play he's going to go for.
Put this apple on your head.
Yep, here we go. Knife needs to hit for a full clear. Oh.
Never lucky.
Never lucky, Pinpingho. And so, I mean, no spells appear for Blackspace, so not... I mean, it obviously would have been nicer to get that trade off, as you're going to need some more knives in the future, I suppose, if you want to kill that off, as you don't have any one-attack guy out on the board.
Well. Just like, man, this is a long day, dude.
It's been enjoyable, though. The only thing
Yeah,
is that,
I've
like...
definitely had fun. I have had fun.
Yeah, I mean...
And now I'm getting tired. So
It's the thing that I find so funny is that I'm watching the chat too because it's delayed and the ads are still on. And I feel like they're slowly going insane with us. Like we're all
Yeah.
just like we're all just going crazy as like the spam gets worse and the memes get danker and we get tireder and tireder and more knives continue to miss here for Pinpingho as he just can't seem to catch a break.
that's
Can it hit this
exactly what
time?
we're watching.
Can he hit it this time? No.
No,
Of
just,
course
it's never
not.
going to happen.
No.
He's just going to sacrifice all his crap into this bear. That dragon is going to do whatever he wants. He runs the place.
He's invulnerable.
I remember what card it is from before, Azure Drake. Okay.
Yeah. You remember when we
Yeah.
had our little lesson on that?
Yeah, I certainly do
Yeah.
remember that.
That's good. Now look at this. He can clear off that 2/5 if he
Watch
wants.
this,
He
he's
could
gonna do
also
everything he
draw.
wants. That Drake is going to finish him off at the end.
Looks like he will.
He's going to heal him up with
Draw.
an Ancient of
Or no.
War and stuff, you know? That is the moment that Brennan's brain died.
You're like looking at me stare at the wraths and they just don't go away. And I'm just trying to figure out like, did my brain shut off or is there something wrong? Like, as it seems like we may have some technical difficulties here as the wraths continue to not disappear.
Oh, man.
So there you go. Oh, there we go.
All right, well. He's getting cleared.
Oh,
All
should
right,
he
knife
try
time.
again. Try
Knife
again. Do
time.
it.
No, a knife is...
No,
a
do the
will hit
knife.
him 100% at this point.
He's already missed so many. He's already dodged like 4 knives. How can he dodge another like 3?
Those knife jugglers couldn't hit the broadside of a Drake with a knife from 2 feet, man.
Think about that. They're like they're like playing at the beach or whatever this is. You know, they got the sand there that
You're
you
gonna
can
hit
click
the
on.
ground with a knife.
Yep.
These knife jugglers.
And then the knife jugglers are right next to this giant ass dragon, and they still can't hit it with like 4 knives. It must be a fast dragon, man.
I guess it is. I don't know how to measure speed in Hearthstone other than charge, and it doesn't have charge, and I've never seen it with charge. I don't think.
I don't think that's possible. Right?
Charging
Oh,
it?
you could actually use the
the
spell
card charge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that exists. Wow.
And you could probably do something else. I don't know. There's probably another
There's
way
probably
to charge
something
it.
out there. Yeah.
I can't think of anything.
Someone's gonna like tweet at you. He's like, "No, I can't believe you don't know about
You
this.
didn't know, did
I thought you were
guy?
a real Hearthstone player."
Oh, he's gonna get it. Watch.
Is this Juggy?
Oh, Jugs. Oh.
Even his brother couldn't do the job.
That's all right. If he plays 2 minions next turn, he can still get it. We gotta keep hope.
We'll see. We'll see.
Keep hope
We'll see
alive.
if that works out.
Dude, I think that this Blackspace dude is dead.
This is about as dead as it gets, right?
Yeah. Certainly looks that way. Look at him struggle to clear this. Ugh.
Yeah. You gotta run into this, eat 6 damage. I mean, I suppose you don't have to.
Yeah, I would use
Yeah.
my face for a different thing.
Like Jugs.
Maybe Jugs. It's a possibility.
There you go. Gonna keep that guy hidden, stealthed.
And I think, yeah, I mean...
Yeah. Well,
You have to do something with it. You're so low on health, and he has a 15 damage axe right now.
15. Oh, that's right. Totally. I'm like, what?
15 attack weapon. Whoa!
Blizzard, please.
Speak to me.
Well, the board isn't super strong, but it's the weapon, as you said. That's the problem, right?
Okay, well that's just barely out of lethal range at the moment.
Getting pretty close here. And yeah, I think you just trade in. Or not trade in, but you just attack, right? Mixing my words.
Yeah.
Reporting for
Yeah, you are.
You're
That's
like,
okay,
yeah.
though. That's
Oh,
okay. Pinpingho gonna pick up a strong victory here, no doubt.
Oh, Sludge Belcher.
Hey!
But there's an owl.
There's hope. Oh, there's an owl.
Poor
you're right,
Blackspace. He's like, oh, I stay alive. I'm not dead.
Yeah. Oh, he's dead.
What are the chances he has a silence? He has a silence.
100%.
There you go. Owl, do you do? He's like thinking about it. Okay, there you go. So Pinpingho wins with his Pally deck. Nice job there. Going to pick up the win.
All right, well, Pinpingho needs the win. So does Blackspace, really. Pinpingho needs it more. If he loses, I think he's basically out.
Pinpingho?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
He has to win from here on out, I'm pretty sure. I think
It would-
3 losses is going to be the maximum that you can have to make
yeah.
it through.
And he's 2-3 right now. And
Yeah.
only 2 of these players obviously do get through. So, I
Yeah,
mean...
Taesung is already through as
Taesung's-
far as I can tell. He's 6-1. Like,
Is he
if
6-1?
Yeah, right?
6-1 or 5-1? I'm
He's
not
5-1 or
100% sure.
6-1. Okay, so
But
I guess
he's up there, right?
Yeah.
He's like the favorite, I suppose, so far.
he has to lose everything from here on out to have a
Yeah.
chance of not
I think
making
he's
it,
also
believe.
playing against Aaron. No, he's not. Okay. He's playing against Pinpingho and Blackspace up next. He's taking a break right now. So.
Whew. All right.
Brings
Top
out the
was
shaman.
Blackspace, so yeah. Pinpingho with his shaman, an incredible shaman player. Always using shaman.
We saw it have like not so much luck against Diva before. He had to wait until game number 3 until he finally won. And then he eventually did beat Diva. But the Shaman deck was 1 for 2. And did not look too strong against what Diva was bringing.
Ooh.
Elune, guide my lads.
All right, Aspirant, the first of the tournament that we've seen at least. I like that card.
Yeah, I think Blackspace is the only one that's using it, right? No,
I think
Taesong
there's
is
two decks
also.
with it. Yeah, I think they only play one each, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, Taesong is also in that club.
He giveth mana crystals and he taketh away mana crystals.
Wild Growth here. It opens up Lotheb, I suppose, for next turn. There's not much else that you're going to be playing here, unless you wanted to innervate it, but you might as well just Overgrowth. Wild Growth here.
What to do?
But you got to consider all the possibilities. See what he's thinking. Maybe he wants to drop down Big Game Hunter instead.
Like, no. He doesn't want to do that.
Well, I mean, Shaman doesn't play too many minions with 7 health outside of Dr.
If
Boom.
you lost that to a zombie chat, I don't think you'd feel very good about it, though.
Yeah. So,
10 mana Bloodlust. Nice.
that's interesting. I guess he wants to take back the board here, but it's kind of low on cards now. The Druid. Wild Growth, as we go on longer, is going to lose its use until we do get to 10 mana, and he tries to draw from it. I guess Piloted Shredder and just trade. Want to get some minions out there. I mean, if you really wanted to keep that Lotheb alive, I suppose you could swipe, but it's like
Yeah.
really low value, right? So
Yeah, I don't think so.
could you like Shredder and go face?
Yeah, you definitely could, because he's got to kill off your stuff anyways. He is going to have 3 mana. So I guess the problem would be if he has a Lightning Storm, especially if it rolls well, you're going to be kind of screwed.
Yeah.
But I still like the move.
And Lightning Storm is always going to be a threat, right? Like even if you trade in.
It's always really nice to take damage off Shaman as well, because Shaman generally has like the least life gain of anything.
Yeah.
So, damage... A damage given is a damage earned or something like that, you know, like
it's a really good
penny
point.
found is a penny earned, and damage given is damage earned. Yeah.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah. Kind of poetic.
And I suppose he wants to clear the 3/4 anyway, because like Totem comes down, Flame Tongue Totem. It's like an easy trade. It's kind of awkward. So better to just clear it off, playing it safe. He doesn't have any of the pieces of the combo in his hand either. You know, he didn't have much draw up until now with that Ancient of Lore. I think you want to set up the Ancient of Lore for the next turn. Makes sense. You don't have much else to do here on this turn.
Yeah. That's I always hate using Wild Growth late, but this is definitely a reasonable situation. I want to see what's in those shredders. I just want them to run into each other so bad.
I've been waiting for
I
that.
just
I'm like,
want it.
God,
I want
just attack. Just
it.
do
You
it.
watch, like, they'll get completely, like, one is going to own the other.
One's going to be that 4/3 and the other... Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Goes face instead.
Alrighty.
Well, there's that Lightning
That's a
Storm.
good card. That's
Yeah.
a good card.
But then again, if you do it and you roll badly, it's like, well...
Yeah.
I used 3 mana to kill the 4/2. Not the best position.
You get a tot out of it. Oh well.
Ooh.
It's all over.
Yeah. So he's going to trade out there. And, ooh, it's your buddy.
There he
Vitality
is.
Tot.
Vitality tot it is. And look at that life gain.
Staying alive. Ancient of Lore here. Very important.
Watch him get a vitality tot.
Let's see. Oh, it's a taunt, though.
A taunt, not a tot.
Yeah. It was close.
Yeah.
I mean,
A little bit sad about that, though.
yeah.
So is Pinpingho, you can tell. He's like, oh, do I really just do this? Yeah, I guess I do this.
Yeah. It's not the nice, like, it doesn't feel the best, I guess, as a turn, because it just kind of trades out, but it's important, especially against the Druid. You just want to clear their board, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Save that Lightning Storm for any shades that come down. The other thing I was thinking was perhaps if he had gone for Feral Spirit, he could have Fire Elementaled once the 5/5 traded in. But then again, Blackspace could have been thinking about that and not traded it in with his Keeper. So, but it would have had to been like Keeper Swipe. And even then, I don't even think that... Yeah, it would clear it, but even so, it's like using so much, you know.
Yeah.
Either way, picks up another Fire Elemental.
I like this play a lot. Gonna just allow him to clear out with that Fire Elemental going forward. He can't play it next turn though, because he played that Big Tot. Animal
Big Tot.
Monster Tot. I don't know.
Monster Tot.
There needs to be a totem called Tater.
Yeah,
Isn't that
Tater
good? Tater
Totem.
Tot. Tater Totem.
Tater Tot.
Tater Totem. That's like the Jennison species of potatoes or something.
Like you lost me a long time ago or two. This is like
expected.
Nice trade there. Bloodlust would have been, if he wasn't able to trade the Druid, Bloodlust would have been an easy trade for Pinpingho. But ooh, gets that. That is awesome. That is so value, man.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
Yeah, that's it's a 3/2 for 3, but you also get an 0/3 on the board that they have to clear, and you draw a card.
Yeah, it's pretty gross, man.
Pretty sick. What do you do? What do you
clear.
do?
Clear stuff. You can't let him be drawing cards off that.
Yeah,
That's
you
one
have
thing
to clear.
you can't be doing.
That's the thing. It's one of those. It's like an 0/3, but you have to kill it,
Yeah.
and so you have to lose 5 damage somewhere else.
That's like the easiest way to lose a game is have Manatide Totem
God.
just sit around. He knows that from back when Shaman was played with Manatide Totem, which isn't now. Pinpingho.
Well, look at this. Going to drop down that boom. That's pretty nice. He's getting close, man. With the boom and the 5/5 on board.
That 5/5 has been out there right so far. Shocked it's still sitting there as a 5/5. It's cleaned up so many tots.
Yeah. It's interesting. Pinpingho was able to finally defeat the Druid of Diva with his Shaman, but having a bit more trouble here against the Druid of Blackspace. The game's not over yet, of course.
No. He's going to have to pick up a win with the Shaman, though.
Yeah, does not want to. Well,
not looking like it'll be
that's
this.
actually just lethal. I'm like,
actually
we are
is,
casting a Druid. Oh, yeah, I remember.
Absolutely over lethal.
Yeah, there you go. And GG, Blackspace brings it back. That Shaman is just like... I wish we could get stats on how many times it has lost in this tournament. Like,
It's a lot.
and think about Pinpingho. Like, he is so famous for being really good for the Shaman, too. And in this tournament, it's just like... not working. I feel like
Seems
he has
like
most of his losses because of a Shaman. It's crazy.
Seems like a super dated list that's just not that good in the meta. But people,
Yeah,
will
could
people have
possibly
comfort
be.
picks sometimes. And, you know, they could just net deck and choose things that they know are really great and work perfectly in the meta. But sometimes they have their own tech and want to do that instead.
And speaking of,
yeah,
picks
own
like this,
tech. Speaking of own tech, that was a Chillwind Yeti.
Chillwind Yeti.
Crazy.
Chillwind Yeti. And he has Harrison here in his opening hand against Warrior of Blackspace, which is a patron warrior. And he has an Innervate. Oh, this is like... this
what's
is
he got?
juicy.
I bet he won't pick Totemic Call.
Wow. If he did, that would have been a lot of fun.
Those were pretty crappy ones for Patron.
Yeah, I mean, you were talking about that priest where you can heal it up.
Yeah.
It's the best thing, essentially, because the daggers and it's like you already have so many weapons. You don't want extra weapons, right? The totems is just
Garbage.
it's actually just taking up space on your board.
Yeah.
It's actually negative, right? So the heal is. We talk about how the heal has some utility, but out of those three, it was basically the only option. I mean, the dagger.
Yeah, those were terrible. Like, you'd rather have armor up, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, at least armor up you can just like always use if you need. But you know, you can find use with the heal power here and there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you could even ping your Acolyte of Pain and then heal it up and keep drawing cards, right?
Right.
Could have, what is this, turn 4 Dr. Boom, if he so pleases. I mean, that Acolyte is going to be drawing regardless, but I suppose he wants to reduce the amount of times it can draw in case there's like a whirlwind or anything like that, so he's going to play Lothep here. See, double Inner Rage wouldn't have been bad for trading, but this was always going to get one card based on the cards we saw Pinpingho having in his hands. There you go.
Alright, Armorsmith gonna be coming out, I guess.
Armor made to fit.
And, well... the heals begin! There you have it.
You heal it up.
Look at that. That guy's gonna be drawing cards forever. Perfect.
Let's see this Lothep lay down the law. I want to see it. Do it, Lothep. For me. Do you consider using a Savage Roar? The Dr. Boom play is so strong, though. You could just, like, get rid of the Acolyte, send out Dr. Boom,
Yeah,
right?
seems right to me.
Even though it's off curve, like, all your other choices
it's
are kind
fine.
of... Yeah.
I mean, it's super... It's turn 6 Dr. Boom. Turn 7 is already so good. Guys, I wish someone would sap us, alright? Like,
Oh, man.
so please, yes.
You're like...
What's the name of that other... I can't even think straight. What's the name of the card that returns all minions to...
Vanish?
Vanish.
Yeah.
We're gonna vanish, guys. That's what's gonna happen, okay?
After this one, like, the stream is going to turn back on after all of those ads, and we're just not going to be here. We're going to
That's gonna be
escape.
it?
We're going to vanish. We're going to
Yeah.
play that card. It's 6 mana. We've built up our mana over time from this tournament, and finally we have enough mana to use that. So that'll be good.
Oh god, he's gonna be big, by the way. You should play one card called Charge in here. So sick.
You know, I always thought about that.
Just play one.
Yeah, just one. And I think
You remember when Charge cost 0? You remember this?
I think so.
The Alex Straza deck. It was so sick.
Oh,
I
that's
had so much
gross,
fun with that deck. It was Alex Straza plus Gorehowl plus Charge. That was the win condition. And then it was just stuff that drew cards and gained armor. So much fun.
Well, no weapons have been used just yet by Blackspace. So
Yeah.
Harrison
He's
still
Cinder's,
waiting.
like, weaponless warrior, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he's just not drawing the man. And that Harrison looks really excited. He knows he's wanted, but he's just not getting his chance. It's just not going to happen.
He already saw Sir Murgleton, who's probably his friend because they're both explorers with explorer hats.
Mm-hmm. He's like, he got his shot on turn 1.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
What to do?
Okay, well. I mean, there's hella damage out here.
He's thinking about
Double
the
Savage.
Roar.
This is, I would say this is for double, or... Wait.
No, he just wants a better trade on the Frothing Berserker instead of the
Yeah, that makes sense.
instead of the Lothep. It's nice. I mean, you have another Savage Roar in your hand. If you draw,
Yeah, no, still do the 9?
yeah. If you draw Force of Nature, it's easy lethal.
See, I don't like counting, so I would have just double Savage and gone a face and then probably died the next turn.
How much
I like,
damage would
oh.
that have been? Because it
Would've been
was
a lot. Yeah, trust me.
keeping with your theme of not doing math. Yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. He can double Whirlwind here.
Yes.
This could be the turn.
This is the turn right here, man.
Oh man.
Everyone, get in here!
Here we go. 1 Whirlwind, 2 Whirlwind, and all of a sudden,
Everyone,
Pinpingho remembers that he is, in fact, playing against a patron warrior.
That is a lot of patrons.
Oh, man.
And they don't even buy anything.
And he can just... And look at this, like, you want to swipe? Yeah, go ahead. Still no minion out for Harrison Jones. So what would you do if you were Pinpingho? Would you attempt to begin trading with the... Or do you just go face and hope you start praying, man, for that...
Yeah.
For that force of nature?
Maybe heal up his patrons by using swipe.
Yeah. Swipe face, man.
I think I would swipe face. I think I'd
you
swipe
have
face
to, right?
and hero power, and yeah, I'd just like.
That's what you got to do. You got to hope, and he better.
There's a chance that you can win this.
Yeah, you better be hoping and praying because you need that right now. That force of nature.
Yeah. That's all there is to it. Like, and at this point, force of nature gets through the self heal. So.
Oh, by the way, Pinpingho's only running one force of nature.
Didn't he already use force of nature? Wait, no, he didn't. Okay, yeah. So he's drawing into just one. Yeah, he used Savage Roar. He used Savage Roar.
Yeah, that was the turn before. Look at this battle rage. It's almost too many cards.
I wonder.
But he's going to do it. And there you go. And that's going to be 6 cards. Immediately fill up the hand. And he grabs the Lotheb.
Lotheb is the ultimate play.
Yep. There's
That
no
is
combo.
GG.
There you go. That's just way too many patrons. Like, there was just no way he was going to be able to deal with that. People should start running poison seeds, man.
Poison seeds. That's the one.
Poison seeds, Starfire combo.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, totally. That was in the Tree of Life deck
Mhm.
that I believe I got from Crip once again. Yeah. It was,
What rank did you get to with that deck? Was that like 15?
Well, I was using it while I was like, yeah, that was probably where it was supposed to be. I think I was like around rank 5 when I got it. I think I went to about rank 4 or 6 or something. It would like barely moved. It was pretty bad. I got #1 legend with it, yeah.
Well, that's an easy clear, and that will be lethal. And Blackspace with his patron. Patron is turning out to be the MVP deck of today.
Surprise, surprise! Patron winning.
Everyone, get in here! So you should be telling your friends to get in our stream.
Hello, friends. Please come and stay a while.
Yeah. Stay a while with us. We've been on since 1 p.m. here in Korea. It is now 10 p.m.
Yeah.
We've been having short breaks here and there, but that's about it. I've been I scarfed down some McDonald's. That was my meal, and we're still going hard.
I had a kimbap.
Yeah, you had a kimbap with lots of carrots.
It was like really full of carrots. Like,
Yeah.
so much carrot.
I think they just freak out because you don't want the meat in there, right? So they're like, well, what else are we supposed to
This
put in there?
happens sometimes,
What are
yeah.
we going to do?
Like,
I
just
guess
make
we
it
just
smaller.
do carrots. Like,
Just make it smaller, preserve the taste that it's supposed to taste like. You know
and
what I mean?
Not just make it carrot with salt.
Yeah.
Oh, we got an interesting overlay this time around. Oh, there we go.
Here we go. All right.
So up against the zoo here. Not the best matchup for the druid.
Yeah, his hand is like okay though. You
Yeah.
know? He has the coin, he has wild growth.
It'd be nice if he
Has
draws
some
interview.
sticky minions and stuff, and of course, you know, Keeper, one of the best cards you can get here.
Yeah, for sure. Best would have been turn 1, man. Get that coin innervate keeper and just slap that zoo out of this game. Just say, okay, just sit down, man. Just get out of here.
Hey, guess what? Your first 3 minions are dead.
Yeah. This is my... I don't even remember what I was... I like got halfway through that sentence and then that was about as far as I could go. Sorry.
That's okay. No, it was all I needed to hear. Okay. So it was even better that way.
Yeah. Probably. I don't think I'm saying too many smart things at this point in time. It's okay.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Well, we got Implosion. That's pretty nice. Oh, the return of the hand. Okay, he's going to move that now. Oh, he's actually just going to draw. and flood the board. Instead, gonna wait on that implosion. Take a look at this list again for Blackspace. Yeah, it's the brand one. You could see he's already got it here, and yeah, I suppose he just wants to save that implosion for a better trade, I suppose.
Just has to kind of hold off this rush for the time being. That lowly Squire actually did some work there. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, I got that that guy down to 1 health. For sure.
He definitely did that.
Yeah. We all saw that. Like,
Yeah, I know. He also even attacked once, you know.
Yeah, he did?
Yeah.
He did some damage.
Pretty sick. Dark Peddler's like, that's right. Peddling dark things.
Possibilities.
I'm actually like Green Peddler, but they call me Dark Peddler. I have them all tricked.
I like this play. Very big tempo. Makes it hard if he's got any wraths or swipes. Already used 1 wrath, but you get that 5/5 out there. It's really hard for the Druid to clear much here. I mean, you run into this, right? And you run into the 2/2. You can put down a minion, but like getting very, very low is the Druid at this point. He's going to have the lore for next
Yeah,
turn.
the 5 to face is like already, oof.
Yeah. Power overwhelming makes that 9, but of course, very expensive.
Yeah, you can drop this egg, like...
He could double silence.
Yeah, the double silence actually could come into play. Your opponent is going to be looking to drop a taunt, probably.
Yeah. That's why this brand is really interesting, because it's all these interactions that maybe you generally wouldn't think about, and they're probably pretty rare, but in some certain situations like this, they could be really nice.
Yeah. It's really thinking this one out.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
I'm going to drop that down. Trade here with the Shade. And there's the swipe. But again, not the easiest swipe here,
No.
unless you want to take 5 damage.
You don't.
Yeah.
For the record.
Mm-hmm.
Pinpingho up against the ropes.
You can like swipe the Lotheb, but it's like, I don't know, your opponent has 4 cards too. It just feels not so good. Maybe the lore is the play here and you just trade the Lothebs, but that seems pretty low value.
What to do?
That Spectral Knight, we don't see that too often. That's an interesting part of Pinpingho's deck. Just an extra sticky minion. We were talking about that. And just really hasn't seen a place here against Zoo. Will be better against different decks, I
Yeah,
suppose.
I mean, you play that against oil or something, it gets really annoying, but
No.
here it's not really that much.
Looks like he takes the damage.
No, that's a lot of damage to take. We have 4 innate effects.
Backspace. And what does he draw? Oh,
5, 6. Tap it.
now he's wishing he
Tap
didn't.
it.
He didn't play that Bran, but either way, he can get that guy up to 7 and big game hunter it down.
Yeah, that's
Suppose.
true. That's a pretty good way to remove him. I think I would life tap.
You got to
He
tap.
needs 2
though.
more damage to win, right? 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he needs 2 more. Thing is, he's already within combo range.
Yeah. So the
And
tap-
if it doesn't
tap
work, you
matter.
kill the Lotheb anyways.
Yeah.
Ah, he's 1 off. Look at that.
Oh,
Oh, no,
that's
he's a man off anyways from even doing that.
1
so-
off and a mana off.
Yeah.
The worst kind of 1 off. So yeah, we'll just do this trade, and he's got a board now. Like the swipe has already been used, so as long as he doesn't draw that force, which he doesn't. Of course, we said it before. He only has 1 in the deck.
We're going to have to gain some life. This is getting really scary.
Puts him at 12, and there's
Hey, he can still win
6.
this game if there's a misplay from Blackspace.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what he draws. Oh, is that enough? I think that is. I think it is.
No? Wait, 2?
Yeah.
My
3,
seal
4.
for Argus.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. So that's a win for Blackspace, and the Druid just can't seem to do it for Pinpingho, and neither did the Shaman. So Blackspace is going to take the 3-1.
I believe Pinpingho is basically out at this point with 4 losses. I think it's basically over for him because the other 2 other top guys were playing. So one of them is getting such record that they can't hit 4 losses, and already Taesung can't hit 4 losses. So we are eliminating nerds at this point. Pinpingho, unfortunately, will not be your WCA champion. Neither will Aaron.
I would have to think that Diva won the game against Aaron, which was going on while we were casting. So I guess we'll get an update about that after this. We still got a lot of games to go, guys. So stick with us if you want to watch some more Hearthstone, because we got some great players out here for sure. Pinpingho, one of those bigger names, but I mean, unfortunately, not going to make it work this time around.
All right, guys, we're going to go to a commercial break that I know you're all waiting for, and we'll be back soon.